Welcome to Mahjong and Mics, where tiles click, the stories flow, and strategy meets laughter.
I'm Tina.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're here to bring you all things Mahjong. Whether you're a seasoned player or just shuffling in for the first time, we've got you covered.
So grab your tiles, pour yourself some tea,
or something a little stronger,
and let's get started. We're on.
Here we are.
Every time I feel like the red light from the, you know what I mean, when they'd have in the recording studios.
Maybe we should put one in here.
Yeah. Guys, we have such a controversial stirring the pot episode.
It is kind of stirring the pot. I'm a little nervous.
I'm all in, and Tina's nervous.
She got her big old wooden spoon out.
Woo, woo. It is a big bowl. It's a Mahjong bowl. Yes, we are calling this episode, can we even talk about this?
It's hard to even tell what you said. That was done so funny. Can we talk about this?
Yeah.
We're going to do some talking.
Yeah, we are.
But first, I'm going to stir the pot a different way.
I love it.
Mahjong moments.
Well, lay it out there.
Here's my wooden spoon. This is so much fun.
Yeah. Nah.
So we played on a work Wednesday. Smarty Stephanie 1. Michelle 0. Tina 4. It was amazing.
I don't like this Mahjong moment.
Gavel.
Yes.
She means it.
I do. I'm really hateful that you brought it up.
So fun. And I got 2 more dots, which is super exciting for me.
Yeah, I love it.
I almost believe you the way you're looking at me.
I really do.
Well, very supported.
Yes. I will support you in your goals.
Thanks. Okay, what about your Mahjong moments?
We squeezed in 2 games, 1-1.
Yeah, that was just me and you.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then Memorial Day weekend, Sydney and her boyfriend Josh came in town. We had a pool party on Memorial Day weekend. Mm-hmm. So we're recording it after this.
Yes.
And we played in the pool, and I was with Josh and Let's Go Lisa. And I think it was like, I was 2, Josh was 1, and Let's Go Lisa, zip-a-zoo.
Woo!
Yes. And
it's not very often Let's Go Lisa leaves a table with no wins, right?
She's good.
She's really good.
That's why I get excited when she loses.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lisa.
And I protected Josh from having a faux jump
by winning.
Yes. Because he, after we got done, we were like, oh, what are you going for? Da, da, da,
right.
Da. And he was going for the 1, 2, 3, 4 with the wins.
Yeah.
And he did not read the parentheses, which is so important.
Oh.
These numbers only.
These numbers only, Josh.
Josh, I agree. It's annoying. But.
Yes.
It's
gotten me on this card already. I think in the odds section, isn't there one toward the bottom where you have to have pungs of 5s? I think I faux jumped on that one time with my mom.
And there's a 2, 4, 6, 8 where it has to be 2 and 8. Like
yes.
Only, which is so random.
It feels random.
It feels like they're
really throwing me off
vengeful.
My game.
Vengeful.
Literally.
Yes. What about you?
Well, the only thing I was going to share with the listeners, and this is stirring the pot, but not in my favor. Mm-hmm. My mom and I have played a total since our last recording of 17 games.
That is insane, but keep going. That's awesome.
Well,
insane.
Do you know what's not awesome? She won 13 of those suckers. I only won 4. I mean, if she were my mother, I don't know if I'd keep playing with her.
I know, that would be hard, just the beat down. I think I'd be like, I'm tapping out today.
It would be if she were a poor winner, but she's not. Like, she's kind, and she chuckles, and she gets a kick out. I mean, she's not going to lighten up.
How does she Mahjong? Like, is she like Mahjong, or is she just like Mahjong?
Yeah.
She's like subtle Shelley.
She's like subtle Shelley, just Mahjong. Just very da-da-da-da. And then when I, am a bit dramatic.
In your face!
No. Well, when I have a dramatic loss, she just kind of chuckles. She's just kind of funny.
So funny.
She just gets tickled by stuff. I did get 1 dot on that. And the other thing that this is annoying about Lucky Linda, because she's so lucky, those jokers are always in her hand. We were revealing, what we had done. This is on one of my wins when I had a Mahjong. So she brings up all her tiles to show me what she was working on. She's like, yeah, I only had 3 jokers. Like, 3 is a hardship for her.
So funny.
It was, it really kind of took me over the edge, but that's Lucky Linda for you.
Okay, I do feel like I want to tell the listeners.
Yeah.
This is like a public service announcement to help people.
Whoa.
I did not know that there is ice cream with alcohol.
I did not know this either until you told me.
So, it was raining the Saturday, so we went to that great brunch at Nola's. Then we went to the pub where you could play cards and stuff, and icon. Because I had a Bloody Mary and some mimosas at brunch.
Yeah.
Then we go over to the tavern or pub or whatever it's called. And then I ordered, like, it was like a 12-ounce, like, it was like TCBY yogurt. Like, is what it reminded me of, like vanilla and orange sherbet like. Yeah. And so, anyway, 12% alcohol. And I ate it down because it was delicious.
Wow.
I took a nap on the way home. I know. It took me down. But it was so delicious.
I didn't even know you could mix alcohol and ice cream. Like, that never occurred to me.
It's a new, it's really, I can't go back. Because one, it's probably super fattening. And two, it was very...
It's too good.
Too good. But anyway, no, you should really try it.
Okay, I might need to check that out. I like that part of our Mahjong moments. That was a fun addition.
It is a fun addition.
That's good.
You're welcome.
Okay, are we ready to dig into today? Because
well, we got to do our shout-outs.
Oh, yeah. Shout-outs. Let's go.
Shout-outs. Okay, we have, who I am so excited about the shout-out, Tile Tudor.
Yes.
Yes, so we're shouting her out. We've met her at the Online Mahjong Conference. She's delightful.
Awesome.
Yes, and she had a post, I mean, we're so behind. Like,
we're behind on the shout.
Like, we have a spreadsheet so deep of shout-outs.
Yeah.
So this happened like 6 weeks ago. But she was in downtown Houston traffic, and she said what's getting her through is listening to Mahjong and Mics.
I loved that.
I did too. It made me so happy.
That was really sweet.
Yes, it was.
I love that.
What else?
Well, we want to shout out Maj PDX.
Yes.
Go check them out. So much fun. We're so glad they found us. They're very entertaining.
Yes. Give them a follow.
Give them some love.
Yeah. Okay. On to, are you going to lead us in, producer?
I don't know.
Tina is like, she is a nervous wreck.
I don't like conflict. So this is a tricky episode.
2 hours out of the way.
For listeners who are just tuning in, what she means is I would drive 2 hours out of my way just to avoid a conflict.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna take over the producer just for a minute.
I'm gonna need you to.
Okay, so. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we just went through, we were like, what have we talked about?
Hot topics.
Hot topics. So this is how I feel about hot topics. I feel like, and you're the same way, if you can hear both sides, like you can listen to both sides of the story, then I feel like it's so much easier for people to like go, oh, I get it.
I agree. Hear the argument.
I'm a huge proponent of listening and learning.
Seek to understand first. Right?
Yes.
I mean, it's wisdom. That's wise.
Yeah, it is. So that's kind of what we did. We brought up some hot topics in the Mahjong world, and some people might not even know they're hot topics in the Mahjong world.
True.
We're just in there following all the accounts, seeing all the things, and talking to all the people.
So we have these topics, and Michelle and I have taken
down
opposite sides of each of these, and we're going to present arguments that support
both sides. And you hopefully will not be able to know where we fall on these hot topics.
I don't know that we can pull that off, but maybe. We're going to try.
We're going to so try. Yeah, we are the moderators.
And the presenters. What are they called in debate? Like a debate class or like a debater?
Yeah, we're the debaters. We're the moderators. We're the podcast superstars.
Yeah. The prosecutors, the defenders.
I hear right now, I just heard the that TV music. In Law and Order, you know, when it goes to...
Bum.
Yeah. That is what I heard. Okay, so we had a list of like 10. And because some of them are going to be an actual episode.
Yeah, I think so, which will be fun and controversial. My palms are already sweaty.
It's coming. I wonder if the listeners can guess which one we are going to make a whole episode. And a t-shirt.
Okay, don't release it.
Okay,
don't release it.
Go.
We're saving it for the pod.
Okay, so the first topic up, the two sides are
house rules versus league rules.
Yes. And who wants to go first?
This is a very hot topic. Well, we need to tell the listeners who's doing what. So we just divvied it up.
Yeah,
both of the sides. And so Michelle is presenting
league rules,
and I'm presenting in favor of house rules.
Yeah.
So that's where we are.
So what people think about this. So some players that play Mahjong, they feel like the official National Mahjong League rules is the only way to play Mahjong. That if you play any house rule of any kind of variation, then you can't even really call it Mahjong anymore. And very strong opinions.
Yeah.
When we're looking on socials. And so do we want to like go back and forth, or do you just want me to run down the list of their side of the story?
I don't know. I mean, I do have a little bit of a rebuttal on that, but you tell me, like, maybe this isn't good logic. So, our family, You all know we have a small child, Conrad, 7. He does play Mahjong, not with the card, but he does play Mahjong, but he loves Uno with Lucky Linda, shocker, and she does not let him win. She, dominates. Yeah. Uno. In our family, we adjusted and modified a rule so that we stack the draw 2s. If someone plays a draw 2, then you can play a draw 2 on it, and the next player has to draw 4.
Yes.
Here's my thing. I don't think that stacking draw 2s makes it cease to be Uno. If I released cards that looked like Uno, we play every other rule was the same, but you could stack draw 2, I'm pretty sure Hasbro would have my butt.
Yeah.
Right?
It's still,
So it's kind of, it's a variation of Uno.
I see that.
And I don't see Uno coming after me for that.
I don't think so.
To add the draw 2s. They're not coming in my living room.
Yeah. I know.
I don't know.
Strong feelings, though.
I know.
So, I also found some research. So, in that side, in that little only one way to play, everyone plays National Mahjong League rules, then you can play anywhere. There's no confusion. Well, you know where you're going to go sit down at a table. It's always going to be these rules only.
That's fair.
They feel that the National Mahjong League preserves the integrity and the tradition of the game. Any other way is like, I've seen this a lot, waters it down. You don't need any strategy. Then it's just a game of luck. They just go on to say house rules create confusion, disagreements, and wait, that's not how we played at my table. Which I can see that. Like if you're playing everywhere you go, there's a different house rule.
Yes,
I can see that argument.
Yeah, and we've talked about that a little bit before because our groups that we play in, they all play a little bit different, a little variation. Here, so I have seen the confusion. But on the flip side, it's not very often you are attending and sitting down at a Mahjong table where you don't know if there's modifications, you don't know what they are, or if it's only league, you don't know that they're only league. Yeah. That's not common. Yeah. Like when you sit down at a table with girlfriends or open play, you're probably sitting with people you mostly know, or you know the rules of the open play or whatever. Like you kind of probably know what you're stepping into. Yeah. So I don't know how confusing that is. But I hear the argument. I get it. I so get it.
Yeah. What are some of your arguments for house rules?
Well, I mean, I think kind of like with the Uno, like if you don't, my house, my rules. Like, if you're coming to our house, this is house rules. This is
how we're going to play today.
This is how we're going to play. Like if you prefer to not play that way, then you don't have to come. It's fine. We're not ceasing to be friends. You just don't want to play Uno with me or Mahjong with me or whatever. Right. So this summer, I am doing my Mahjong Mondays.
I love it. I'm coming Monday.
And I kind of had the mindset of it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. It's my house and I'll play how I want to. And so I've invited various groups from different social circles. I'm so glad you're coming and making that long drive. That's 45 minutes, girl.
I'm packing a suitcase now.
Please do.
That's what you do every day for work.
Because I do drive far. It's fine. And because I'm pulling from all different kinds of groups that usually play kind of different ways, I just said, here's the deal. And I chose league only. Said we're doing all the things. We're not doing messy. We're not doing towers. We're not doing blanks. We're not doing any of those things. So we're playing league play. And if you want to come, awesome. Please come.
Right.
But kind of my house, my rules. Like if I had done the opposite, I feel the same way. Like this is how we're playing. And if you don't want to play that way, it's fine. We'll go to brunch instead or do something different. It's fine.
Yeah. I think you're sort of, but you can come to my house and play towers. I mean, like. Yeah. It's so I see that argument. Yeah. They're so reasonable. Think of it a little bit like, don't they do this in poker? I'm not a professional poker player, but I have played poker, and I feel like, don't they do dealer's choice? Like when it's your turn to deal, you can call the threes wild. Or Texas Hold'em, or I don't know.
I don't know all the ins and outs, but I feel like it's still poker. It's a variation of poker. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of what I think.
I know. I'm looking on your list. Number 6 is good for me.
What's 6 say? Oh, sometimes your brain power just needs a break. And you guys have heard. I mean, you've been listening along with us. Like on Wednesdays, we're trying to bust out a whole bunch of games, number 1. And number 2, we've been at work. Our brains are tired. Yeah. So you will often see messy and you will often see towers. Yeah. On Wednesdays at our place of work with our Work Wednesday crew. Yeah. So I do think that is a good point.
Yeah. So I think
if your goal is fun, then do whatever you want. Do the house rules. Don't.
Yeah. So these are the 2. I mean, these. Yeah, some of the posts are so strong.
I
think it is interesting, though. I mean, I think the listeners know where we fall on this list.
Because you and I just play Mahjong.
Yeah, we play however we want to. I mean, like, if you're going to invite me, I'm going to play however I want to. But I do like...
You mean however the group wants to.
Right, however the group wants to. If they're going to play messy that day, great. If they're going to use blanks that day, great. If they're not, great. I can play Mahjong anyway.
I can too.
Clearly evidenced by my second place win.
Oh, wow! That comes back in every episode.
I mean, it's so exciting.
Oh, wow.
I know.
We're going to have to do another tournament just to see if we can,
But we were in competition, so I feel like I can throw it out there. We did not compete.
No, my feelings aren't hurt.
No, I know. That's why I get to say it a lot, though. Yeah, but I do think it's healthy to see that, like, where the other side comes from.
There's two sides to it. Yeah, I think so, too.
And I mean, some of those arguments are pretty good.
No, I think on both sides they're very good arguments, for sure.
For sure.
And that, we can have our preferences, and that's okay. We can get along with everybody.
Yes, let's all get along.
Let's just all get along.
I know, I like friends. Okay, next up.
Well, speaking of friends, it's about friendships.
Yes.
When you sit down at a table, prioritizing the game.
Yes.
Or prioritizing socializing. What is the priority? Because sometimes these are in conflict with each other.
They can be.
I think they can.
Socializing. Well, I've already given away mine. So I am taking the argument and prioritizing the game.
Miss Competitive.
Okay, so Mahjong requires focus, which we all know, strategy, concentration, and attention to everything that's going on at the table. And so the argument is constant side conversations can disrupt the flow and fairness of the game.
Okay.
Because you're not just distracting. Chatty Kathy is not only unfocused, but that
distracting others.
Well, like I even noticed last night, Tristy at the game.
Forgetful Tristy.
She hadn't seen her old neighbor for a long time. So like the first 30 minutes, she was, and it was fine. I gave it to her. I let her do it. But she lost until she got back in the game. Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Do we want to do now what's yours?
So my rebuttal on that, though, is that, yes, you went to open play to play the game. Dialed on the game, you want to win. You want to do the things. I do believe, and I think our listeners would probably agree.
Oh, dear.
This is what I'm arguing for, is that snubbing the neighbor would have been a poor choice. Prioritizing the relationship.
For sure. I guess if
do you think limiting the socializing, is that what your argument is?
If 30 minutes had gone into any longer, I would have cried.
Okay, I am going to say, forgetful Tristy, and don't be mad at me. I do think 30 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, it was. And she knows it. But I won when she was doing it, so I guess good luck for me,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do think Mahjong, I agree with that. We're there to foster friendships, right?
Yeah, it's a foundational goal is the relationship.
But I think, too, in this argument, I agree maybe with, the structure of Mahjong naturally creates a social interaction. Like,
I agree.
You're there with your friends, you talk during breaks, you talk right when you get there, you hug when you leave. So it's like a shared experience that creates the social for me.
Okay, this happened to me.
Yes, let's listen.
On one of my Mahjong moments over the summer a year or two ago. I remember this. Where it was at the table.
Yes.
One precious friend. Can we say hysterectomy on a podcast? It's fine, right?
I had one. It was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Okay. Hysterectomy. Other friend across the table from her. They had this whole bonding conversation surrounding all of the things related to hysterectomies. Me and the person across from me, that friend, we weren't really super engaged in the conversation.
Yeah.
And maybe I was prioritizing the game over socializing.
Yeah.
But because we're kind, we let them continue talking about uteruses way too long.
Yes.
But that was important. It was important for them to bond over that and connect and share information and crisscross it. So that was super important, and we had to just keep our tiles still, and we just kept eyeballing each other over the table, dying.
Yeah.
Dying.
Yeah.
But we prioritized the relationship and the socializing.
I know.
Now, should there have been a timer on that conversation? Maybe. Should it have been tabled and then reconvened in my driveway on the way out the door? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to just, you go with what's going on at the table. I just think it's hard to play Mahjong and have 30-minute conversations about your uterus.
We can agree on this.
Yes. Well, that makes me think, too, the same scenario. Okay, and I love her neighbor. But what's so funny is the neighbor wasn't the chatty one. Tristy was telling the sweet neighbor, all the things.
Okay.
Yeah, because the neighbors knew they used to be neighbors. But what's so funny is I was learning from her too. Like, I think this neighbor is like 68, like 60s.
Yeah.
And so she's hitting things that we haven't got to. And so anyway, we're talking about hormones and all the things about aging. But we did it during, I think, a good time for those conversations, shuffling the tiles, building the wall. Like, I wish there was like...
Or would this be acceptable? I think our groups would be amenable to this, but they're also really competitive like we are. Can we say, hey, this is a really great topic. Can we put a pin in this? And after I Mahjong and win this sucker, we can all chit-chat?
I don't know. I think it'd upset people that are the talkers. I know.
So is this one of the situations where you should probably just know your table?
Yeah, I think you have to. Don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, you and I would never, even though you are right now defending the side of prioritizing the game, I don't think you are defending
both sides.
but you're also not defending being unkind.
Oh gosh, no. I mean, you and I would be. We have people at work that get things like, what just happened?
Yeah, story time.
I did like this argument on the other side. I mean, I'm kind of fall in the middle. Probably a lot of people just fall in the middle.
Well, I
like
think
there's
we
a
do
balance.
anyway. I know we said we weren't actually going to take a side, but I do think we both fall in the middle in this.
Look, everyone knows the first two arguments where we fall. But okay.
Sorry.
Experienced players, I like this one. Experienced players, I did paraphrase. Experienced players often view the game as mentally engaging, like bridge, chess, and poker, which focus is respecting the game and the other players, which means I think it's not bunko. You know what I mean? It is.
Yes.
You can't really...
You're right.
You can't focus and play when it's too chatty. So,
On the flip side, what I uncovered is that Mahjong, as we all know, it's a stress reliever.
Yeah.
But maybe not intended to be a war zone. Right?
Oh.
Did that smart? Did that hurt?
No, it's true. I have to watch that sometimes. Like sometimes
I do too.
Sometimes I'll be like, oh God. Yeah.
Because we're so competitive.
Because you have to prioritize that's why we're there, is to be with our friends.
Right. Agreed. But I think you and I both pick the competitive side over the relationship side sometimes. Not in an unkind way, but just that we really like to dial in and do the tiles, do the thing.
Yeah. Sometimes. So when the primary focus at Mahjong night becomes socializing, it's just kind of a hot, like,
yeah,
you lose missed tiles, you misread hands, you incorrect Charleston. Yeah,
then it might as well just be a cocktail party or a dinner party, in my opinion.
Yes.
Wait a minute, I just defended your side. Okay, I'm terrible at this. I'm not good at conflict. We got to move on.
I'm just so good. I've convinced you. No, okay, so adjourned.
Oh.
Okay, next up, what is another hot topic in the Mahjong community?
Okay, I think speed is an issue for folks. So going at your own pace, and that's a quick one, keeping up at the quick pace and doing that, or adjusting for a slower player. So
I took adjusting for a slower player.
And I will be defending you play at the speedy pace.
Oh, I love the way you said that.
It's very direct.
I agree. No, I'm just kidding. Move to the next topic. No,
Switzerland, be Switzerland.
Okay. No, So this one was good. I thought Mahjong is a 4-player game, not an individual sport.
Oh.
So it's an experience of everyone at the table, which is kind of can make your argument at both sides, honestly.
I was going to say, I kind of am playing by myself to win, actually.
Yeah. The table works best when everyone can comfortably follow the pace of play.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Here's what I think, too.
Do you?
This is what I think sometimes the speed came in. Okay, so in no way did Jen teach us at her workshop that it was a race to the finish. And I think you and I are so driven in everything.
And you and I are both
competitive.
freaks about efficiency.
Yes.
Just in general.
So, like, when we started, I feel like that is us and our player personality style infused on everyone we've taught.
Probably, because that's how we approach our entire life. Our work life, our home life. There's no wasted time.
So I really have tried to work when I'm playing with not you. Or
Well, really, our Work Wednesday crew, they're up to speed. I'm not slowing down.
because I even have to. I mean, like I get, yeah. So there's that. Adjusting to a slower player, like a newer player is what I really am thinking of.
But
A slower player is either a chatty Cathy or a new player. Is that how you feel? Because I feel like there's just kind of a natural rhythm in the game anyway.
I don't. I have two people in my mind that I am not going to call out on the podcast. They're very, very close friends of mine. They just have, did I say mind? Mine. Friends of mine.
Great.
They just approach life at a much slower pace in general all the time. So, you know, we have tiles in front of us. So it's like, they draw it, they put it in, the discard out. Like, it's just their pace and their flow in general.
That's hard.
And I feel like I'm going to rack it, discard it, move on. Like, I feel like maybe this is a good training ground for newer players. Or if we all start playing at the snail pace, we'll never get through a game.
That's fair.
And I can lose concentration. Like, I can only hold that line in my head for so long with the defensive play and all the things before I'm out. I
lose focus.
I want the speed to keep going.
That's why I like the towers sometimes when I'm playing. You know,
Oh, it's fast.
I can go at my own pace. Playing too quickly, Tina, can create unnecessary pressure that turns fun into a stressful experience. That's an argument.
I don't think I have a rebuttal for it. I do think that's probably true. So, point Michelle.
Ooh. Okay, what is your arguments, though, for going at your speedy pace?
Well, I think I kind of said it. Like, just keeping the energy level up, like keeping it going so you don't get kind of bogged down. And also, like...
I like number 2.
Oh, competition is fierce. Speedy is a defensive move, and it is.
Yeah.
I mean, if you discard 9 bam, and then I discard 3 crack, I mean, you got to know.
Yeah.
It's a defensive strategy. It's closing the window. Don't they call that a window of opportunity? You close it. You close that sucker. And also, if you are a player that might grow into the idea of a tournament or joining a league,
It's time.
or a season, you have to be an efficient player.
Yeah, because you really... I didn't feel that pressure because you did the 4 games in an hour. I mean, that's pressure.
Yeah, you gotta knock it out. I feel like you just gave me some points there for my argument.
I did.
Thanks, buddy. That was really...
Look at us trying to see both sides. We're so neutral.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, this is good.
Yeah, it is.
I can see both sides.
Yeah.
I get it.
Okay, the next controversial topic. It's very controversial. This is the hottest topic on here.
I'm kind of
Look,
freaking
guys,
out.
my hand is hot.
Hot. Yeah.
Okay.
This one makes me nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Heritage of the game versus evolution. Evolving.
Yes. And we should have talked about this before we sat down to hit record.
Oh, dear.
My entire focus was on the artwork and the faces of the tiles.
Oh.
I meant to ask you about this the other day and I forgot. Did you just do the game in general?
Well, this area of Mahjong is so
Saturated in.
with arguments and viewpoints.
Yes, opinions.
There are so many. And I do like to have, I mean, I know where I come in because where I come into the game as a newer player.
Newer players.
But I do love hearing the other opinions on
People that have played for decades and have
you know,
a connection to the culture
it
behind
hasn't been
it.
something in my family for 3 generations. So I do like, it reminds me respect where this game came from. So, the arguments. I am team evolution on this argument.
I am team heritage and culture.
Okay, so I think, and this is true, every long-lasting game evolves over time. Like, I know.
I'm trying to find some sort of example where it doesn't.
Yeah.
Baseball. Has that ever changed? Well, probably, yeah.
Maybe.
I guess so. I don't know why I picked a sport I don't know much about.
I don't know if we know much about any sport other than Mahjong.
Okay, this is so true.
We
and
don't know
fair.
a lot about Mahjong. No. Mahjong staying relevant for generations is proof that adaptation is a part of its success. And I think we can all see that it has adapted over time. Do you want me to just go through the arguments of this, or do you want to?
No, this is really freaking me out. I don't know.
I know.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, the game evolving doesn't erase tradition. Hopefully, like sometimes I think
I think it can, though.
can. The argument is, though, it refreshes the experience while still respecting the core strategy and spirit of the game.
But I think that's the question. I think that's
Does
where the
it?
argument comes in is like, does it still respect the core strategy or the core spirit of the game or the core just even like the way that this crack and this band that I'm holding is clearly, I mean, That is Chinese writing right there. This is a bam that represents coins on a string. Not all sets look like this anymore. And so if they don't look like this anymore, is it a nod toward heritage anymore? Based on my side of the argument, no.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know about that.
Okay.
Keep going.
I'm going to continue on the evolution train.
Okay.
Modernizing Mahjong helps attract younger players who may connect to more updated aesthetics, teaching styles, technology, social experiences. And I feel like on some of this argument, on the other side, on the side you're talking about, like just technology, for example, like I mean, if you're so far into the tradition of it, do you even like it being played online? I mean, that changes the game.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Like
That's
that. I haven't seen an argument of that.
That would be interesting. I hadn't really thought about that piece to it.
I haven't either. It's very interesting to me. But I like to debate.
Yeah, I don't. This makes me so uncomfortable.
I'm such a pot stirrer.
And our listeners need to know, not only do I not like conflict, but like I'm not good at it. So when Scott and I first got married, almost 5 years ago.
Yes.
We went through, premarital counseling with our pastor. It was fabulous. He was wonderful. Sweet Robert. He was wonderful.
Yes.
I remember saying to Scott, because he's like you. I mean, he's good at arguing. Conflict does not threaten him. Like he's just good at it, and he can present an argument in a really logical way. He was like a all-state debater, I think, in high school.
Yeah.
And I was like, here's the thing: you cannot bring those skills into our marriage because you will look at this pencil that I'm holding right now in my hand, listeners. It is a black pencil, and he can argue and tell me it's white, and at the end, I will agree with him. So he knows that in our marriage, he can't go for the jugular on the debate. I'm just not good at it, so I need our listeners to know. If I'm not,
I think you're being really good at it.
well, thanks, buddy. I really
I just
appreciate
don't
the
think
support.
you're comfortable in it.
Well,
Should have brought that ice cream for the pup.
Oh, I think that might dampen my skills. I
don't know.
As opposed to sharpen them.
Yeah.
Here's the other argument about this, though, about back to the faces of the tiles. This bam, this 9 bam in my hand, classic images are instantly recognizable across all tables. A bam is a bam is a bam. A dot is a dot is a dot. They're recognizable because you're keeping the connection to the heritage. I think the trendy design sometimes can prioritize the beauty or the aesthetics over functionality. So, and it's confusing for players, new or, who've been steeped in decades of this. I think that if, a dragon is no longer a dragon and instantly a dragon, then I think that's confusing to step into different, tables. I think that's hard.
Except these flowers on traditional sets freak out new players. They don't know what to say. Every time I bring out a traditional set, they're like, what is that? What does that mean?
This is a good rebuttal. It does have the seasons on it for a different variation of Mahjong, right?
I'm not sure the reason why.
I think it's a different variation of Mahjong.
Yeah.
We need to research that at some point.
I do like to know that. So I did kind of like this argument of it. Mahjong has already evolved through history and across cultures and regions. So change has always been a part of the Mahjong's history, is the argument.
Which is true.
Chinese Mahjong, American Mahjong, Japanese Riichi. I mean, there's so many variations of it.
Fair.
And I like this closer.
Oof, the closer.
The strongest traditions are often the ones that are flexible enough to evolve while still maintaining their foundation. Mahjong can honor its roots and still embrace change. So, I mean, it's an argument. I mean, but I am a new player. So I want to hear, what is some of the things you else put? They were good.
Well, I mean, we've already said, we want to continue to respect tradition and history and culture behind things. That's super duper important for people to hang on to the identity of the game and where it comes from.
Yeah,
and so
true.
I think sometimes evolution, we can evolve these things so much that it's not even recognizable anymore of where it came from. And so it's like erasing history. And that's not okay.
I mean, I can see, this is why I think it's important talking about, because clearly I'm a newer player. So I stepped into the evolution of it.
We both have,
right?
yes.
Yes. You know what I mean? But so I do think it's important for newer players to hear why someone is getting upset.
I agree.
The tiles don't look like
things are changing.
Why it's important to recognize the history. I think it's important to
it's a piece of their own tradition or their own identity or their own
It helps me be
history.
More respectful.
Yes, I think so too. And I think newer players, I would guess, often, not only do they don't know what they don't know, I think, and so that is unfortunate, is that they don't even know that they're overstepping those things.
Well, our friends that just listen are, like, they're learning today, but our friends that aren't following thousands of Mahjong accounts don't see these arguments all the time.
No, they don't. So they don't know. That's a good point.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's not something that was handed down.
Right.
So this, you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
These tiles would have meant something different to me than someone that has been playing the game for 3 generations.
I get it.
That watched their grandmother play.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
You know what I mean?
We have a different emotional
attachment to it.
Right. It didn't come to us that way. Mm-hmm. That's a really good point.
So, like, maybe my grandkids will have a different attachment because they watched me play with Sydney and they wanted to learn and someday. But
that's true.
But, like, this tile means something different to someone that played Mahjong with their grandmother.
It's true. That's fair. That's fair. I just love so much the continual heavy nod to the culture and the history behind it.
Yeah. Well, we both love history.
Yeah, I do think it's important to hang on to that.
Yeah.
I really do. Anyway, so those we've presented 2 sides, and I hope we've done it sort of effectively.
I think we did.
Okay.
I'm our biggest fan. Tina's so scared. She's sweating.
I'm like, I don't know if this episode will ever see the light of day.
No, it has to. We're bringing people... we're like, we are the world.
That's bringing back a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, the last one's a little lighter.
Yeah.
Calling out corrections versus letting go if it doesn't violate a rule.
Yeah. Okay, so for this one, Michelle is defending letting it go if it doesn't violate a rule.
Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, wow. Grammy, here we come. Woo! And then I am taking the side of you call out the corrections. Yeah, they need to know. So here's what we're talking about.
And I feel like this is our player personality, maybe a little.
Okay. We really might be defending our own opinions on this one.
Me and Tina get up in the woods about different things, which is so good when we're like one brain.
It's a good partnership.
Yeah, because like when I am like, Tina's like, let it go. Like, it does not matter.
Oh, but I'm about to dive over the edge on something, and you're like, come on back. So here are some examples, because I want to make sure our listeners are following what we're talking about. We are not talking about rule violations.
Yeah.
Rules are rules. People need to know them.
Just like mine kind of ended up being etiquette things that...
Yes. I think so too. Like, so here's some examples. Touching another player's tiles during the joker exchange. It is not said in the rules you can't do that. Mm-hmm. Right? I don't think that's a rule. I think it's etiquette. You know, I have seen this done, and this does drive me bananas. Exposure on the rack. Another exposure on the rack. Not only are they jammed up next to each other, exposed on the rack, but you've got 2 jokers in the center, and you're not quite sure the joker goes to which pung or kong or whatever. Those types of things, maybe calling out a correction, just to make sure players are aware. Rule. Yes.
And this is usually newer players.
Usually.
Or sometimes it's regional things, like what we call things.
Yeah, or for my group this summer, because I'm the one that taught them to play, it might be just bringing to light things you and I have learned as podcasters.
Right.
I've learned a ton.
They have a reason to know, yes.
They wouldn't have a reason to know, yeah. Because I think if I don't teach them these things, then who will? Like, what if Careful Christine decides to join a league in the summer or next fall or whatever, and she goes and sits down, and she's like, oh, I didn't know that, She's not, a stranger is going to call her out on it, and I don't want her to be embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm passing that conflict buck.
Okay.
I know. So when playing with newer Mahjong players, the focus should be on learning the game and building confidence. So I guess one of my fears would be like...
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you just mean nitpicking.
Yeah, like... Okay, like, so they call soap the white dragon or something. Or they call it, like, crack dragon instead of just red.
I thought you said crack daddy. Crack dragon.
Oh.
Crack dragon as opposed to red.
Right.
Not crack daddy.
Yes. So I would be afraid, like, if I was correcting, like, the etiquette stuff or,
Maybe they would feel like you're being nitpicky and, like, chipping away at their confidence.
I just wouldn't want to... I know.
I guess I see it the opposite. Like, I feel like we're all gaining confidence as we start doing things correctly.
Yeah.
So I see the flip side of it.
Well, so, like, here's an example. Sydney
Okay.
knows it's red.
Yes, she does.
She continues to say crack dragon. Mm-hmm. And I want her to play with me, so I'm not going to correct her.
Okay, this is fair.
But that's just an example I thought of.
I also think if Sydney were going to go play at the bamboo room with 3 people she didn't know, she'd say red. I don't think she would say crack dragon.
Probably. I don't know. She kind of likes it.
I mean, it's kind of like when Austin was really little. She knew that it was Netflix.
Yeah.
But it was funny. One time she said nutflakes, and we just... Now, we all say Netflix to this day because it's funny. And she doesn't say Netflix with her friends.
Yeah.
Or Netflix with her friends. So, I don't know.
Well, and I think our teacher friends that listen, they're in a different
spot.
So I can see them correcting some of the etiquette stuff.
But not Tina.
I don't know. I mean, no, I think it's okay. I would not want to.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yes.
This summer, when my friends are coming to my house, these friends that we have taught, and I've learned some things, over the last year since our last little summer league at Tina's. Should I, the first time we sit down next Monday, because you will be there, to say, hey guys, we've learned a ton in the podcast. Some of you guys listen, some of you don't. Will it bother you if we kind of do corrections kind of as we go so we're all kind of learning together? Should I present that question and let them decide?
No. I'm so torn. Well, I was going to say until you finished it, like, don't let me in that. No.
Well, that is now what I'm going to do.
Now listen.
Michelle and I.
Well, a good friend, but like if I was at Jen's Bamboo Room Tulsa.
Yes.
And I was playing with like me and Forgetful Tristy, and 2 new players.
Oh.
So, like, if a new player I didn't know or was an acquaintance.
If I didn't have an established relationship, I hear your point, Michelle. Got it.
Like if they did something that's like, I mean, it's not a rule violation. Like, I'm not talking about a tap versus a rack.
Oh, I know.
But, like, it.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's like play it by the situation.
No, that makes sense. Established relationship would matter. I get you there. Because, like, I'm thinking, like, tile slamming. You are allowed to do that according to the National Mahjong League book. But it's frowned upon. People don't like to do that.
Yeah.
And so I do think that some of those players that I'm going to sit with on Monday at my house, I don't know that they know that.
Yeah. Does anybody do it that comes?
Yeah, they do, actually.
So they
call
call the 9 crack.
On the podcast.
I do this?
Mm-hmm.
No, I do not. What are you talking about?
Day.
What is it?
So, like, if you want to call this 3-dot, rather than taking the discarded tile and placing it on your rack on the top first,
that is a one-off.
You start pulling out. Okay, well, maybe you just did the one time.
Oh.
Also, we don't call real often, but I just remember you did it the other day, and maybe I was hypersensitive to it because I knew this episode was coming.
I may be a tile slammer.
In your defense, you are not doing it to be speedy and get it ahead of somebody else. That's not what you're doing. You just, you call it, you just take some out of your rack, you put it on top first, and then you grab the discarded tile. Like, you're not doing it in a way to, like, beat.
Okay, here's this. If you had said, tile slammer, I would have been like, pardon?
But also, you and I joke about that kind of stuff all the time. I could say that, and you could say that, and I wouldn't be offended, you wouldn't be offended, we'd laugh about it, move on, like we just
never
did.
Offended.
No, it takes a lot to offend me.
Except a lot talking at the table. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not story time.
No.
But I do think there is a learning curve to Mahjong, so maybe we don't overwhelm the new players, but I do think there's a time and a place. You got to
you got to read
those
the table.
things.
It's always about reading the table.
You have to be corrected at some point. Otherwise, how are you going to know?
Okay. This is a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, that was our last one.
Yeah, it was.
I think this was good. I really do think when you hear both sides and can see where someone's coming from, you don't have to agree, but you can meet in the middle of understanding.
I think so too. I think it's important to seek to understand and then keep your opinion and do your thing.
When I see some of the negative things,
it takes me over the edge.
I'm just like, what? I want this to be a protected space.
Agreed.
Of understanding and friendship.
I agree.
Because you know what, Tina? Everyone's welcome to the table.
You know what? I'm going to take the gavel this time.
Woo!
Everyone's welcome to the table.
Oh, this is so fun. And it is a preview to our extra special controversial episode coming in the fall. I Cannot wait to do that one.
I'm already nervous.
And the pivoting one.
Okay. Fine.
Fine.
Okay, let's close it up.
Yeah, let's say. I hope we didn't lose any listeners, but gained.
Yes. All right, here we go.
Wait. Hang on.
Whoa.
We don't do this enough, and all fancy podcasts do. And now that we have sponsors, I feel like we should do these things. So, guys, go comment, rate, review our podcast. Yeah, tell us how awesome we are. We'd love to hear that. Yeah, and share us with your friends. If you love podcasts, put it on your socials. Share it with people. Yeah, a lot of people think we just have an Instagram account and that we're not a podcast. If you think we're funny on Instagram, you will love the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Thanks you guys so much.
Thanks for listening to our little debate.
I'm still nervous. Okay, here we go.
Look, and I thrived in this.
Yes, you did.
Yes, like Tina's ready to get off. Okay, here we go.
I'm hanging out now.
Shut up. May your jokers be plentiful.
Your Charleston be kind.
Happy Mahjong.